Well, good morning. Yeah, 2 a.m. Uh, I've been awake over an hour again, about an hour and a half, and cannot fall back to sleep. It was not my intent to get up this early. Anyway, I'm here, and the title for today's video is Preparing for a New Beginning. I worked hard Sunday clearing out and cleaning my home. My daughter has very little left here now. She was going to come tomorrow to clean up the mess. I did it myself. In the process, I discovered things that were broken, things I have to fix. Of course, I also have legal issues to deal with, including giving my lawyer more money. Apparently, he raised his rate $100 per hour without telling me. It takes him slightly over 3 hours to get what I do in a month. Inequity? You bet. Not only am I preparing for a new beginning, I believe we are all being given that opportunity. What will we do with it? Will we get divine help? Yes, I continue to ask for help. Here's the PayPal link for those willing and able to help me. And I will keep putting that in at least as long as I need to be trying to raise money, because the lawyer just takes it faster than I can bring it in. He's taking it from me, and it's a transfer of wealth from me to him. And as somebody wrote where was it? It's on. Oh, I've already closed that. Anyway, somebody wrote that about giving him money, and he keeps taking more. That he's already told me he's going to support the system's attempt to take my house. That I don't have a legal leg to stand on. Well, they made a deal way back in the previous lawsuit. And if that's not valid, how can they invalidate an agreement that was made? And I mean, it was documented, and I still haven't found all the court records that I need to go through. It's such a mess, such a pile of papers. I mean, it's a huge amount of paperwork to go through, and maybe I'm wrong, but I read a lot of the things when I come across them. So it takes extra time, and I'm not finding all of the actual documents that I need to support my case. So I don't know where I'm going to go with that, but I am making very major strides in letting go of basically of Dr. Mary's, the accumulation that I've had of Dr. Mary's stuff since she died, that's been sitting here in my house, including her clothing and stuff like that. Ironically, when the appraiser came to look at the jewelry, my most expensive jewelry was stolen. So it gave me far less money than I anticipated being able to get. And in fact, it was only a few $1,000s that I was able to get. And a lot of that was of the coins that I had. It wasn't even the jewelry. The silver, I had a lot of silver coins, and that produced a fairly significant amount of the value that I was able to get. But not only was Dr. Mary's $10,000 diamond ring with many diamonds in it, which I have pictures of, but the ring disappeared. So did the Shriner's ring, her husband's Shriner's ring, which was valued at $5,000, which had diamonds in it also. A lot of gold. It was a heavier ring, much heavier ring than, of course, the Dr. Mary's ring, as men's rings usually are. In any case, somebody stole a bunch of my jewelry and replaced in the little bags that were marked what it was. They replaced with costume jewelry. Somebody did that to me. Somebody that had access, obviously, to my house. And no, it wasn't my daughter. I'm sure it happened long before my daughter and her husband ever moved in here. In any case, I think I know who did it, but of course that person denies it and says, no, it wasn't me. but she was the only one that knew that I even had such a thing. Anyway, be that as it may, I'm doing my best to start over and preparing that should the court force me and the so-called system force me out of my home, I do need some resources to be able to, I mean, I can hardly survive on under $1,000. I can't survive on under $1,000 a month if I have to get a place and pay rent. Even to rent a room would probably cost me $300 or $400 at the minimum. Just for a room, not a not an apartment or anything like that, or a home. So I have to reinvent myself, and in whatever the case may be, I am reinventing myself just simply by letting go of things that have been part of my life for a long time. I don't intend, and I hope I don't have to let go of making videos on a regular basis and pointing humanity and those that choose to listen toward a new beginning and a better horizon. We have to do that, folks. The elite, I mean, they not only want to destroy us, they want to destroy the world. They have no, they already did it apparently to Mars at some point in time in the past. They want to do it to Earth. Why does a creator allow such entities is a question that I cannot answer. I cannot answer what the purpose is in allowing such dark entities to usurp so much control. It just baffles my mind and angers a part of me, because it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up to me. And I know people say, stop blaming God. Stop blaming God. Everything is in divine order. Bullshit. Everything is in divine order. If it was in divine order, there wouldn't be criminals running the system. I'm sorry. It's as simple as that. There would not be people of malintent, of bad intent, people that are selfish and refuse to be part of the whole, and try to separate themselves off and thereby push those that want to be part of the whole and recognize that whether we like it or not, we really are part of the whole. It's not a matter of us making a choice. It's a matter of us waking up to the fact that everything is interconnected and we live in a single web of life. We need to recognize that. We need to deal with that and learn to love one another. If we hate anybody, we are killing ourselves. Literally, we are killing the life force that's in us, if that's possible. I don't know if you can kill the life force. I think it keeps coming back again and again and again, as in reincarnation, and I think that's a crazy thing too. Why? I mean, why do we need this? Why can't we just live and love and enjoy the world and create and travel and get to know one another and explore? And I mean, there's so much that life would have to offer us if we weren't in the bondage of the current system. And so I'm going to continue to speak in favor of of a new system, a new beginning for humanity, not just for me, but for all of us. A new beginning, a new awakening that allows us to finally fulfill our destiny and become what we were created to be, sons and daughters of the living God, and in a sense, actually, gods ourselves, because God begets God in the highest form of creation. And we are children, sons and daughters, I believe, of a living God. May that God help all of us to fulfill our mission, to become the best we can be. Thank you for listening. Namaste.